So, what if I told you that the success of your next video, it might not even be about the video itself? What if it's all about a single image? Well, today we are cracking the code on viral thumbnails. We're going to figure out how to grab that attention and, more importantly, how to get those clicks. Let's dive right in.
You know the feeling, right? We've all been there. You spend days, maybe even weeks, pouring your heart into a video. You edit it perfectly, you upload it, and then crickets, just a handful of views. And you're left wondering, what went wrong? Well, a lot of the time, the culprit isn't your content at all. It's your thumbnail. Think of it like a bouncer at a club. If it doesn't like the look of someone, they're not getting in. And all your hard work inside just goes to waste. So here's the game plan. First, we'll talk about the click-through crisis. Then, we're going to shift our mindset and learn to think like a storyteller. After that, we get to the main event, the 10 hooks to go viral. And finally, we'll wrap up with two super important ideas, keeping the promise of the thumbnail and making sure you're getting clicks without consequences. Sound good? Let's do it. Okay, before we get into all the nitty-gritty tactics, we really need a major mindset shift. See, a great thumbnail isn't just about bright colors or a goofy face. It's about visual storytelling. It's about packing a whole story into one single, tiny frame. A story that's so intriguing, so compelling, that the person seeing it just has to click to find out what happens next. This quote from the legendary animation artist, Alex Toth, it's just perfect. It says it all. A thumbnail is a traffic sign, not a masterpiece in a museum. Its job isn't to be admired for minutes on end. Its job is to communicate a message instantly, in the blink of an eye. Get in, get the idea across, get that click. That's the entire mission. And here is exactly what he meant, right here in his work. Just look at this character. You don't need a 3-paragraph backstory. The strong silhouette, the simple, bold shapes, you get it immediately. You understand the power, the vibe of this character without knowing anything else. That's what we're aiming for in our thumbnails: clarity and immediate impact. All right, here we go. This is the part you've been waiting for. We are officially opening up the creator's playbook. These next 10 hooks are the real deal. They're all based on psychology, and you can start using them literally today to see a massive jump in your click-through rate. First on the list, nobody's talking about this. This one is pure magic because it taps into curiosity and our desire for exclusive info. You blur out an object, you show a face that's totally shocked. You're basically sending a signal that says, I know something you don't. It works like a charm for things like secret tech tips or strategies nobody's heard of. Up next, the he said what hook. This is just pure concentrated drama. You take a famous person, catch them with a really extreme facial expression, like shock or anger, and boom, you've created a mystery. The viewer's brain just can't stand not knowing what caused that reaction. They have to click. It's almost involuntary. Okay, hook number 3. Only 1% can do this. This one is a direct challenge to your viewer's ego. I mean, come on, who doesn't want to believe they're part of that top 1%? When you show someone doing something that looks impossibly hard or super confusing, you're basically daring the viewer to find out if they've got what it takes. This is amazing for finance tricks, skill challenges, or any kind of crazy physical feat. Ah, the classic truth about hook. This one plays right into our love for a little bit of controversy and gossip. You're making a bold promise that you're about to pull back the curtain and reveal something hidden. Visually, think dramatic, shadowy lighting and big, bold text that screams, exposed. And now for number 5. I shouldn't be showing you this. This is all about making the information feel forbidden. Like it's a secret that you're risking it all to share. If it feels like you're breaking the rules, your viewers will feel like they're getting an exclusive, high-value peek behind the scenes. Think blurred text, giant red arrows, and maybe even a classified stamp for good measure. The "you've been lied to" hook. Oh, this one is powerful because it's so emotional. It immediately creates a connection. It taps into that feeling of being misled and instantly positions you, the creator, as the hero who's here to set things right. A shocked face pointing at something with a big red fake label on it? That's a recipe for a click. Look, people love a good shortcut, which brings us to hook number 7. This one trick made me, and then you fill in the blank with an amazing result. This hook is all about the value proposition. It's not some vague promise, it's a concrete outcome. Visually, you want to show that result. Show the rising graph, show the pile of money, show the clear before and after. Make the promise real. Next up, we have the from broke to this hook. This is all about the power of transformation, which is one of the most compelling stories you can tell. We are absolute suckers for a good glow-up, so show it. Show the before picture where things looked bleak, and then show the amazing after. The bigger and more dramatic that contrast is, the better it works.
Hook number 9 uses one of the strongest psychological drivers we have, FOMO, or the fear of missing out. Just using a phrase like, "you'll regret skipping this," creates this instant sense of urgency. You're telling the viewer, hey, this is time sensitive, and if you scroll past, you're going to lose out. Countdown timers, big warning symbols, urgent facial expressions, they all amplify this feeling. And for our 10th and final hook, we are going full conspiracy mode with what they don't want you to know. This hook suggests that there's some powerful group, they, who are actively hiding information, and you're the brave whistleblower. Using things like redacted text or censored bars makes it look like you're sharing something truly groundbreaking.
And there you have it, the whole playbook all in one place. Seriously, pause and take a screenshot of this. Print it out, tape it to your monitor, whatever you have to do. This is your ultimate cheat sheet for thumbnails that actually work. You've got the title, the psychology that makes it tick, and exactly where to use it. This is pure gold.
Okay, so you've done it. You've mastered the hooks. The clicks are finally rolling in. But wait, because the job isn't over yet, not even close. Here's the thing you have to remember. A great thumbnail is a promise. It's a contract with your viewer. And if you break that contract, all those new clicks won't mean a thing.
Think of it this way. Your thumbnail wrote a check, and the first 10 seconds of your video have to cash it immediately. If your thumbnail promises drama and high energy, your intro needs to bring that same energy. Good audio and lighting, that's just table stakes. But authenticity? That's the secret ingredient. Your audience can smell a fake reaction from a mile away, so just be real. And that brings us to our last and, honestly, most important point. There's a razor-thin, almost invisible line between a compelling hook and just straight-up deceptive clickbait. And if you cross that line, you could seriously damage or even destroy your channel. So let's talk about how to get clicks the right way. Just look at this breakdown. It's so clear. A compelling hook builds intrigue. It's true to the video. It delivers. And most importantly, it builds trust with your audience. Deceptive clickbait, on the other hand, is a lie. It misleads people, it breaks the rules, it gives you terrible watch time because people click away instantly, and it ruins your reputation. It's just not worth it, ever.
So now you have the tools. You've got the entire playbook. All that's left is to go out there and start building thumbnails that don't just get clicks, but start building a real, loyal community. Your next viral video is literally one great thumbnail away. So the only question left is, which hook are you going to use? Go make it happen.